this thing works. You know, I hate computers. I hate the shit out of computers. You turn and look at this fucking thing. This thing is all crooked because it's probably broken. So I'm probably gonna have to use the wireless headphones eventually because these things broke. Apparently, nothing lasts a long time here. So how you guys doing? Little YDBT Daily Friday edition, talking about what events are you gonna see this year? Like what events? Look at how stupid I look. I look fucking retarded. More retarded than usual. Um, what events are you looking to see this year? Because the perception is a lot of this shit is not going to be around. Like a lot of this shit might not be around much longer. And we're going to have to potentially live with less racing. You guys have seen how racetracks are closing. You guys have seen that. ICE is going away. Fast new cars are not going to be a thing. So you're going to eventually have to kind of just deal with the lack of racing. You know, just what are you going to do? So at the end of the day, what are you planning to do before? Because guys, we got 3 more years of this administration. Congrats if you voted for this administration. You're a fucking retard. We got 3 more years of this bullshit, and by the end of it, I have no idea what the fuck it's going to look like. I'm hoping that by 2022 we put a stopgap in there, but midterms. But at the end of the day, it's not looking good because he can just stroke with a pen and just get rid of shit. ICE is going to be gone. I saw a video of a Model 3. We saw a video of a Model 3 in Germany, the Nürburgring, and it was just modified with a little bit better wheel and tire combo and a better suspension. And the thing was taking care of everything, taking care of absolutely everything, meaning GT3 RSs weren't shit. Lambos weren't shit. This little Model 3 modded with suspension and wheels and tires was gapping shit. So I said, okay, there's the future. I'm sorry. The ICE has nothing on the a modified Tesla Model 3 was destroying everything out there, and you couldn't ignore it. That thing would get off of a corner and it was gone. GT3 RS, it would outbrake it, out accelerate it, out corner it. And I'm like, ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? Now, obviously, with a professional driver, things could be different, but these are regular, everyday people, and that thing was fucking everything up. So 5 Liter Beater says drag racing at NMRA and every Wednesday night in Ohio. Understood. We also got headphone support from Miguel Lucio. EV the world, says Henry Ford. My Rouse that I sold this in Germany has now already been on the Nürburgring. That's like a thing. I mean, look, imagine having access, like the general public having access to shit like that. Like here, in order to get on a road course, you have to join NASA, you have to join SCCA. Can I just pay like $100? Leave me the fuck alone, and I can just go out there and potentially crash my shit like I do at a drag racing track. I think that would be really good, but apparently that's not a thing. It's just not a thing that happens. Meaning, you have to be part of a program or something. Like Palm Beach International Raceway has a cool little track. I don't know that I can go there on a test and tune night and go on the road course and do stuff without some heavy bullshit. And that's why that mostly prevents me from doing that kind of road racing stuff. The cost, the rigmarole, the fucking gay dudes that do it with their fucking driving gloves. I just don't want to be in that. I want to just kind of do my own thing and just be left alone and do that. So I'd love to get into that, but honestly, I don't want to do what they currently have as a structure. Someone said it's only $30 to ride on the Nürburgring. How about to drive on it? How much is that? And do you have to be a part of a program? Blah, 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 blah. SCT Snake says, you don't, bro. You just have to pay money for a good money for a track day. Okay, I'll have to look into that because I have no idea. I literally have no idea. My nephew watches SONPK, so I take him to that. No Prep Kings. Oof, you wouldn't catch me dead at a No Prep Kings because the crowd is double wide, Mountain Dew, smokes rolled in their sleeve types. And they actually believe that there's beef between these guys. I'm like, stop it, please. SK Performance Jeff says, like button hasn't been hit enough. It happens. It's Friday, people. Actually, I don't know what's going on in the rest of the United States. Like being that it's Friday, are you guys going to go to the track? But most of you guys are snowed in, or it's 50 degrees or 40 degrees and under. So your cars have like no grip. Now, I'm going to do an SCT this year. I'm going to go to a streetcar takeover because it's close by. But honestly, that's about it. Like maybe World Cup. And as a total spectator, I don't ever want to participate in a World Cup. It's too stressful, too much shit going on, too much money spent, too many fucking people, too much bullshit. And it doesn't look fun to me. It looks super stressful. And you're going to break shit because it's going to be 40 degrees all weekend and your car's going to be making, I don't know, 2 more pounds of boost than it's commanding or that you're commanding. And it'll be a problem. So I'm obviously not going to do that stuff. And, unless the money's super good, you won't really see me doing a lot of events, just testing tunes and rentals, and I'm a happy cat. But yeah, no NMRA for me. That's gay shit. Not because the racers are gay. I just don't like the structure. Remember Fun Ford Weekend for those old guys? Fun Ford Weekend was an event. Now there's so many events that it's pretty watered down. And NMRA just doesn't appeal to me anymore. Honestly, I don't know why. It just kind of lost a lot of fans. Now, Bowling Green is always going to be packed because it's the last event of the year. And on Saturday of the spring break shootout will be packed, but every other day will be dead as fuck. Orlando might hit the 20s on Sunday. You know what I'm going to do? Somebody say, what did he say? Someone tell Alex what? Someone says something. Someone tell Alex about North Carolina passing a law to refurbish historical racetracks. I don't care. I'm not in North Carolina. What the fuck do I care? Hey, Alex, I got a P2127 code. Couldn't figure out what's going on. Did you Google it? Google it. Ken McAllister says, there are companies that rent out road course facilities that you can drive with. No NASA, no SCCA type memberships. It can be pricey though. $650 a day. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. JD Swag in the house. How you doing? Fun Ford Weekend was awesome in the early 90s. It was so badass. There was thousands of people. It's similar to like Texas 2K, like the events that get the big, the asses in the seats is still World Cup, Texas 2K. Streetcar Takeover, I think, is more of a clout event. They're doing a really good job, but I think it should be a 2-day event. It should be a 3-day or 4-day event. Testing on Thursday, qualifying on Friday, meaning like a 2K. But I think the logistics to make an event like that go off without a hitch is a huge problem, and expensive, I'm sure. Jesseth Dominguez says, Alex, I finally saved up for a supercharger and ordered it today. It'll be my first boosted car, and I'm excited to say the least. Channel support. That'll be interesting. Only thing that sucks is if you crash your car on the Nürburgring, your insurance says you're fucked. Oh, no, look. You crash your car at any track, you're fucked. Like the people that go to there was a guy who wrecked his S550 at the track, and he tried to say that something happened. That's literally insurance fraud. Literally insurance fraud, and he was fucked. Then there was another guy that I saw that used to be tuned by VMP, and he ended up having to, he ended up having to just eat it, just totally fucking eat it, and he was screwed, and he couldn't do anything about it. Cook County Streetcar says, usually race a streetcar brawl, no prep in Indiana, once a month event, pretty fun for entry-level guys all the way up to race cars. Also trying Anarchy, no prep. Oof, I am not trying any no prep. Lance Lipping says, yeah, another YDBT Daily. This is my church, y'all. Fun Ford Weekend was great when I was a teenager, even won an index class a year there. Thoughts on the Sebring track? Ever been to it? It's okay. Why do you keep asking, Vincent? Why do you keep asking me about a road course? I don't know shit about road course racing. I don't know shit. It was okay. Yeah, it's a road course. What do you want me to say? I see it on TV when the big boys racing it, and I'm like, all right, cool. Well, what do you want me to say? Thoughts on Sebring? What do you want me to fucking say? The women around that area are fucking trash. If you ever use a dating app, you're fucking driving through Sebring, there is nothing hatchy. Actually, Loxahatchee's high end now, so you can't see Loxahatchee bitches be up in that bit. You know what I'm saying? Run the streets, insurance will pay, says Justin Karen or Carone. If you crash at the track, better not post it on social media and try fraud. If not, eat that shit, says Victor Garza. SVT Snake says, I hit it raw, no prep or protection. I just got home from BBJ feeling loose, says Muhammad Baig. for the inside jokes. I love the inside jokes. And the people that don't get it, sorry, you just don't get it. It's inside shit. Hesham Aman, P2127, throttle position sensor, low voltage. Check your harness. Check your harness that the pins aren't pushed back. Why do I have to tell you that? The car's telling you that. Like a lot of guys go, hey, Alex, I got a cat inefficiency code. What could it be? And I'm like, maybe your cats are not efficient. Well, they're not there. No fucking shit. I love that shit. The car is literally telling you what's wrong. And they go, Alex, what do you think is wrong? I'm like, the car's telling you what's wrong. Daniel Mello says, Alex, hope all is well. Got a long tune for a PMAS on my 21. Will the tune account for just if I install long tubes or a retune is required? Long tubes do not require tuning. If it's flowing more air, the MAF sensor will take care of it. But if you do something with the cats, you're going to get PO420, PO430 codes. Nothing we could do about that. Daniel Green dropping his nuts on the chat, giving me $200. I appreciate it. He's like one of those high-end supporters. Then, yeah, I got a couple of guys like do that. They used to do that. Kyle Brandon, I think he got sick. He got back to work. John Lynn Sr. when he's in the house, and Daniel Green usually drops his nuts on the chat. Is Mulberry a safe area? Wanted to drop my trailer for the weekend and some exploring while I'm on 34-hour restart. Where the fuck is Mulberry? I have no idea where Mulberry is. Florida? Oh, man. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Another inside joke. What CAI should I get? Dang, daddy, don't know exactly. When you Google a code, it says right there how to fix it. Isn't that some shit? Like P22, like P2119, right? P2119 is a code that it says actuator, throttle, body, stuck code, blah, 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 blah. And I'm blown away that in there, do not share audio. I don't want it to go crazy. In there, people go, what should I do? And in the fucking thing, it tells you what to do. Like it tells you what to do. It says this generic powertrain module, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Trouble codes, one of the number of possible codes that indicates a powertrain control module or PCM has detected malfunction with the operation of the throttle actuator system. There are 6 codes associated with it. Boom, these are all there. So possible causes of this code may include faulty throttle body, dirty throttle body plate, faulty throttle position, common repairs, replacing throttle body, cleaning throttle body plate and linkage, check for TSB, advanced steps, circuit checks. Guys, it tells you what to do. And you guys have the fucking nerve to hit me up on this chat. And when I give you a opaque answer, they're like, whoa, why don't you tell me exactly what the deal is? Alex, off topic, but a local YouTuber posted a video of his car getting his cats cut off, showed the shop name in somewhere else. Like, what the fuck? What do you want me to do, dude? If YouTubers are self-snitching is a very popular thing YouTubers are doing. You guys have noticed my videos when I do release them. I don't talk about that stuff. And if I do show you the exhaust, not the critical areas, I'm not stupid, but some people love to self-snitch. Did you see? It's just a 6, like EPA, we cut it off. Dumbass. Now EPA didn't even know you existed. Now they do. And now they're going to be like, you got 1 million subscribers on your shit, huh, buddy? Oh, you're making good money. You'd be a nice kid to make an example out of and leave a honey bun in the cot. Dude, stop it. Matt 2017 says, Alex, I went to a BBJ last night and now my butt hurts. What do I do? I love that shit. A little late to the party. Hello, all. How much rear wheel H can a stock 2020 GT fuel system take? What fuel? Pump gas, you're no more than 650. I wouldn't really stretch a car out for 650. If you have high octane fuel, like a Sunoco 260 GT or C16, by the way, I bought 2 pails of C16, never again. Oh my God, the tin prices are stupid. The price for C16 was, for a jug, was astronomical. I'm never doing that again. I'm going to get 260 GT, Federal Highway in Stewart. Supposedly they sell it at the pump. Alex, AZ50, I literally posted a fucking photo at noontime today on Instagram, and he's asking me how the tires are performing at 5. Like I didn't work all day. Like those were just delivered. I just put up an Instagram post, and the motherfucker's like, "Tell me the long-term performance of the NT555." Motherfucker, they're not even mounted. What is wrong with people? I saw a video today, says Victor Gazer, of someone getting dyno tune, and the tuner says rear tune code, so we took that off. Fucking self-snitching. I still think there are shops that don't understand that we cannot do anything about the codes legally. And that tells me they've either been hiding under a rock or are completely ignorant. And they're like, "Hey, Alex, I got the cat codes. Can you shut them off?" I'm like, "No." They're like, "Why not?" I'm like, "Because it's illegal to do so." What do you mean? I put headers on. I'm not going to drive around with my brand new car with codes. Well, yeah, you are, because you removed federally mandated emissions components. And I think they'd start getting mad at me when I say that. And I'm like, I say that, number one, to cover my and Lund Racing's ass. And number two, to educate you that you can't be doing that shit or live with the codes. Oh, my brand new car has a check engine light. Live with it. Or grab yourself an HP tuner shit or a SCT Pro Racer package and tune it yourself. Let's see how that goes. How's the backdraft Cobra going? Exactly, Anthony. Hey, Alex, how's the backdraft Cobra that you said you were going to buy? Oh, that $100,000 car? Okay, got it. Hey, Alex, on an SCT, what should the short-term fuel trims be to know if your E85 is good? Why does it matter what tuner you have? I can't imagine he's a real fan, right? I didn't know there was a post on the tires. Been working all day, not checking IG. You're a liar. Because I never even mentioned what tires I was going to get. You're lying. I posted a picture today on IG on one of the stories about the tires showing up. I didn't tell anybody what I got. Black electrical tape over the engine light fix. Heavy duty, heavy duty. Do I have heavy duty? I do have heavy duty. I got a couple new ones, not new ones, but old ones. I got prices right. I hope you can hear that. Oh, please tell me you can hear that. Please tell me you can hear that, because I shut the laptop, then opened it again, and all the settings disappeared. And I'm like, I fucking hate technology. I hate technology. You did order some tires a few shows ago. I think they're for the truck, though. No, they're for the white car. We got Reaper Rican says, "Bendición, tío. Channel support. My couch definitely touches at least 2 walls. So does mine. You know how, you're really poor. It says no sound. Oh, no. It says no sound. That's what I hate about technology. I shut the laptop, open it, and the sound and all the settings are gone. I'm like, I don't even get that. Let me try to see what makes it work. Beep, beep, beep. Let me see. Beep, beep. No. No. So I'm trying to play select input device. Interesting. Input device. Real tech definition audio. Let me see what this one has. Sorry, guys. I'm going to do it. I'm fucking doing it live. Actually, I'm not. Fuck that. No, you guys get no sound clips today. Fuck it, because this thing does not want to. I am blown away how this thing never works properly. Like, never works properly. And I'm like, wow, I'm blown away that all this shit just never fucking works. And people are like, well, did you do this? Did you do that? Did you check your drivers? Technology to me is like the biggest pain in the ass on the fucking planet, because you could literally do nothing and the thing requires an update and it erases everything. And then IT guys act like they know everything. They go, that's normal because of this. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Select input device. Let me see. Select input device. So let's say hide audio. A1. No. So let me see if this guy moves. No, that doesn't move. I'm going to do it live. Fuck it. I clicked everything. I'm clicking everything. Oh, this is great. Yeah, I hear it. So that's all that matters to me. Let me see. B2. No. And then A1. No, nothing's moving. So yeah, it's garbage. It's absolutely fucking garbage. I hate technology. I fucking hate technology. It sounded really low because you're hearing it from my speakers. That's why. We can wait. Take your time, Alex. It worked for a second. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. You're lying. What you're hearing is this. I think. I don't know. Dude, I have no idea. I'm going to play. Okay. Let's play the Price is Right song. Okay. And I'm going to start clicking on everything and tell me when you can hear it loudly. Okay. So I'm going to change one thing. This didn't change anything. Oh, no. We suck again is right. No. Someone said it did work for a second. So let's try A1. It was loud as fuck, as if it came from your headset, someone said. You just had it. You touched something. I just had it. So let me see what it was. A1. No shit. Who the fuck is calling me? Get the fuck out of here. Someone's calling me. Okay, so you can't hear nothing. Okay, so let me try B2. Actually, how about now? Yeah, so yesterday I shut the laptop, opened it this morning, all the settings disappeared. Yeah, I was watching MRL, and honestly, people's like, oh, I heard it. Look, it has to be super loud. So I'm not going to do it here. I should have tested it. That's my mistake. But yesterday I had the same thing happen. And I'm just so fucking mad at technology, like literally technology. Yeah, I'm not playing it anymore. So stop asking. Stop saying no. I stopped playing it. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do the whole fucking show. Let's troubleshoot it. Fuck it. No, that's not it. Boy, someone keeps calling me. Who the fuck keeps calling me? Try B2. I'm here to fix it. Exactly. I'm clicking all the shit. All the shit. Boom, 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 boom. Oh my God. Something played somewhere. Like right here. Like something. And I want to see which one actually. I heard it loud for a bit. Now it's through. Okay, so someone said yes. So that what happened was. Oh, okay. Save settings. Where is the fucking save settings thing here? Okay, so now you hear it. We suck again?
Oh, no! We suck again!
And you suck. I got a new one with you, son of a bitch.
Dylan!
You son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, nobody. I'm not gonna pick up the phone and call and hear an IT guy's voice. Fuck all that. Then we got diarrhea, and we got some wet fart. There you go. So what I did was I clicked everything. I did the absolutely click everything on the planet, and it fixed it. So I'll figure out why it's resetting shit all the fuck. I don't have Bing Bong, so stop saying Bing Bong. I don't have Bing Bong. I have everything else. I got Mr.
And we say bye-bye.
And everything else, but I don't have Bing Bong. I was a busy day. Like every day we tune at Lund Racing, you wonder when is the day when people are going to when it's going to slow down to the point that it's not going to work, right? It's not going to be, you could tell that, there's the sign. That, oh my God, tuning is going away. Oh my God, things are going to be a problem and shit can go downhill really fast. Okay. So this week was busy to me. Like this week was absolutely busy to me.
Get the fuck out of here because I'm going to fuck you out right now.
Village Bali says, dumb question. Can installing an oil catch can improperly pull timing and give a PO171 and PO324 on a C7Z? Did you Google the codes, Village? Did you Google the codes? Because a catch can might rattle and cause false knock, but I don't know what those codes are, and I'm not going to Google them for you. How many revisions did you send NA guys today? Oh my God, Cuban. There might be another. I'm not going to talk badly about this person because I did it for a year. There's another fucking one coming out. There's another. It's like version 38. And I'm like, bro, stop. Like, but what are you going to do? You just do your job. You just shut up, support the customer, send it on its way, and hopefully it's good. But what I'm doing, anytime somebody comes out with a new cold air, I do this, guys. I do not comment on it. I do not comment on the MAF signal. I do not comment on how it's tuning because for fear that they're going to clip that fucking sound clip and say, see, he said that everything is cool and use it as a selling point. And guess what? That pissed me off to no end. I said, it tunes okay. It's pretty good. And then everyone started having trouble with it. And then they go, you can't have trouble with it. Alex said it's fine. And I'm like, no, I didn't. If a company wants to use me as a spokesperson, pay me. Dennis Leary, what was it? Dennis Leary? Was it Dennis Leary? You think he went to Chevy and was like, Hey, the best Chevy or the Ford. He was a Ford guy, right? Dennis Leary. Is Dennis Leary the Ford dude? Let me see. Dennis. Yeah, Dennis Leary was an actor back in the day. Okay, so for you old guys, Dennis Leary was you know, comedian, whatever you want to call him, and he was out there. That he was the voice of Ford. He was the voice of Ford for a very long time. Do you think he did that shit for free? Do you think he actually owns a Ford? Do you think he gives a fuck what a Ford is? I don't think he gives a fuck what a Ford is. I don't think he gives a fuck. He gives a shit. But you know what? He was getting paid by them to say, this is the best truck and suck my dick. So if you want that kind of treatment from me, you're going to pay me. Like Two Auto Solutions pays me per month to have their little banner on the chat. That's how it works, guys. Plain and simple. Passing inspection is as easy as 20, 40, 60. Just email on race. He says, Christian Cologne. Pay me, bitch up. But can you tune a 21 F-150? Says it's just a dick. Pay up, Fedia. I had a positive knock and went away. Rabbit hole there was, then noticed the car was burning a little oil, so it went bye-bye. You're right. You guys saw, okay, members only. They did see the video of the 18 Mustang manifold install on the F-150 and the subsequent draggy hit. So it pays a little bit to be a member because you get to see the videos first. So all of the members have seen the video. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make it live at about, I don't know what, 7 p.m. today. I'll make it live for everyone else. So they saw a good example of why in stock form, every Coyote needs a catch can. Every Coyote needs a catch can, even in stock form. These things suck up oil stock, which kind of begged the question, when they do the long-term testing, supposedly on these Coyotes, you think they wouldn't install something or made provisions for that? Like, I'm blown away that if, let's say they put, I don't know, 3,000 hours on a Coyote motor, long-term testing. Then they put it in a test mule. Then they go all the way over there and come back and this and this and that. And then they're like, all right, let's take everything apart and see what can be improved upon. And all they have to do is unbolt the throttle body and see the amount of oil between the throttle body and the intake manifold. I'll give you a hint. My map sensor in the F-150 was coated in oil. Sucking in oil from the breather system. So does Ford actually, you should make it live, members only, Bocho? Okay. You shouldn't make it live, members only. Hey, Angel Jovel, that video took me 4 days to make. I'm going to get paid. Fuck all that. Could I just get a UPR breather instead of a catch can? Yeah, you can. You can eliminate the vacuum from the motor sucking in, helping the ventilate the crankcase, but it's going to stink. It's going to stink in your engine bay. It's going to stink inside your car, plain and simple. I also had a catch can and it would fill up in like 2 weeks. Rings were shot. You guys over the US have it easy with cops at inspection. Over here, any exhaust engine modification is illegal and will get your car impounded, and mods have to be removed to get plates back. Hasham Aman, USA. This is the land of freedom. Well, it was. So yeah, we have it easy. Why do you think people are crossing the border in record numbers, still getting on rafts from Cuba and coming over? They're psycho, but they know that there's more opportunity here than there is where Hasham Assam lives. 93 octane tune into 69 octane real quick. I don't have a catch can on my Whipple. You better get one, Cardi's TV. So then for catch cans, doesn't matter what side you put them on, passenger side or driver side. Surely it doesn't matter, right? I would do it on both. But make sure that you're not sucking in fresh air. Okay. Just make sure there's a clean side. Then there's, a side that is just spits out a whole bunch of stuff. So make sure you get the right shit. A guy got mad because I said they need a catch can and he said to clean your intake regularly. Clean your intake regularly? Take my intake manifold off and clean it regularly? What the fuck? Are they crazy? Second Shift Racing says, hey, Alex, I went to my first ever college game ever. The hype and cheers and spectators was unreal. As cool as it was, I was a little down because I wish racing had that same support. Why don't we have that? Because we're fucking gay. We got LS guys putting, like Brian Luna said yesterday, Harley Hirams on bolt-on cars. And I got made fun of because I'm like, why do you have a Holly Hiram on a bolt-on car? And I got made fun of. And I'm happy that years later, Mexico Racing League was like, yeah, that's stupid. Like, thank you. I don't know why there's no it used to be second shift racing. It used to be, bro. It used to be. Fun Ford weekend was like that all the time. I went to a New Jersey Fun Ford weekend, ridiculous amount of people, packed. People were going nuts. I went to a New Hampshire, Epping, New Hampshire Fun Ford weekend. I don't know what happened. Well, maybe social media, the advent of the internet, smartphones. Now you can get videos, porn, entertainment, games, porn, and more porn to this device that just is in your pocket, and people are easily entertained now, and they don't drop baseball games. In the fucking 30s and 40s, there was nothing to do. So you go to a baseball game because it was an event and you were entertained. Smartphones and the advent of easy entertainment, and now there's Teslas have Netflix on it. You can have Pornhub and jerk off on the way to wherever while it self-drives. Bro, there's just so much access to entertainment that people don't give a fuck. Now, college football to me is odd. I don't understand why people love college football so much. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't understand why people love college football so much. If I graduated from, let's say, UConn or UMass, and I gave a fuck about the college, I'd attend. Okay, cool. But I'm not there anymore. Just because it was my alma mater doesn't mean that I don't know. People are weird about that shit. Like, some people like Penn State. I don't know why you'd like Penn State. And they never went there. Some people love the Tar Heels. They never went there. Some people love Notre Dame. They never went there. Why do you like them? Stop it. Al Bundy cucks, Alex. Fuck it, Alex. Regasket the whole motor while you're at it too. Second shift, go to a NASCAR race week and you'll be blown away. Beats any athletic sports event I've ever been to. Yeah, no. I don't think so. Think about it, TJ. NASCAR race happens in one place, TJ. A NASCAR race happens Talladega. That's Saturday, or that's Sunday, sorry. Or in Daytona, that Sunday. There are 70 or 80 football games, and they're all packed. Don't you dare say that it's more rowdy and blows anything away when there's 80 college football games with a packed stadium, 70,000 plus, than one NASCAR race. You are wrong. Regasket your anus, sir. Move to Tennessee from SoCal, and they're insane about the college football here. You can get a degree in BBJ at Penn State. You're not wrong. I went to Penn State. Of course you went to Penn State. People like college because they don't play for money like NFL. They don't play for money? They don't play for money? You mean the college doesn't get paid to air the games? You mean the college doesn't make money on the athletes? You mean the college properly compensates those athletes? Oh, you have to get a free education. Education? Shut up. Shut up. Please be quiet. That is the most... If you guys saw the South Park episode about college athletics, you would understand why I laughed at that comment. It is hilarious. Hey, Alex, I'm thinking about trading my 20 manual GT for an older 11 to 14 GT500. Any pros and cons and things to look out for? Can it be a daily? Can't be daily. I wouldn't daily a GT500. One, boy, you're going to fuck up the value, but it's not a comfortable car. S197s are not comfortable. S550s are. So you're probably downgrading, in my opinion. But it'll be worth more money, aka saving the pussy for the other guy. But if you start putting miles on it, I don't think so. Potential Spam says NASCAR only happens in the parking lot because everyone is drunk and passed out. Look at NIL deals now. Here we go. Read rest of my statement, says Rela Nation. No, I don't have to. Some of making millions now before they hit the league. College football equals billions. Right. But Alex, yesterday's price is not today's price. Now that's another question. Can you hear this? Because again, the settings were all fucked up on this shit. Let me see. Yesterday's price was not today's price. Let me see if y'all hear this shit.
It's not today's price.
I hope so. I hope so.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
I hope you can hear that because the settings are fucking bullshit. Yes. Thank you. NASCAR is spec racing bullshit. Right. NASCAR to me was fun. Would you guys be amazed? Well, actually, you guys know. How fast were cars in NASCAR going in the late 70s, early 80s? Top speed. Tell me how fast were NASCAR vehicles going in the late 70s and early 80s? Go ahead. Guess the top speed. Go for it. I'll wait a little bit. Douche did it. Oh, Douche did it. You're on it. You're a real one. Douche did it. Joey G says 160. Diego Flores is on it. Nope. Screaming 03. No. NASCAR vehicles were faster in the late 70s and 80s and maybe the 90s. And then NASCAR started slowing them down because of safety. I believe in 99 or 2000, or right before Dale Earnhardt Sr. Died, these cars were hitting 210 on the straight. 210 on the straight when they were, running that train with the draft. Then the drivers were like, yo, this is fucking dangerous and fast. Then they started putting restrictors in them. Basically you cannot go a certain speed. Where back then, whatever you had, you run what you brung. Motherfuckers had barely roll cages in them, barely any seatbelts. Then now the safety in the cars are way safer. I get that, but they're slower. So tell me, as a fan, why would you watch NASCAR? The accidents, the racing, but mostly the accidents. Let's be honest, guys. We're not really NASCAR fans. We just want to watch massive, crazy wrecks. Because if the race goes off without a hitch, we would say it was boring. If the race goes off without a hitch and maybe there's some passing at the end, but there's no massive crash, nobody cares. When you guys watch NASCAR previews, do they just show the cars going vroom, 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 vroom? No, they show fucking Edwards up in the fucking fence, taking fans' faces off. That's why people watch NASCAR. Remember NASCAR Cartman? Oh, I'm gonna do it. NASCAR Cartman was the best. NASCAR
from reporters.
So what?
So we're gonna drive straight in the track, yep.
Shouldn't be any problem.
Yeah, we like the track, yep. We gotta grab them banks and specs. It's like an oval. So we're gonna drive straight and then we're gonna be turning to the left.
They're saying hot weather tomorrow. Any concerns about restrictor plate or brake fade problems?
Of course, anytime you're dealing with high humidity and temperatures, you need to compensate your brake fluid, but the plates themselves...
Compensate your brake fluid and get your brake working so you can stop sometimes.
That is exactly what I think of NASCAR. There's some very smart, good guys that know their shit about NASCAR. But when I hear Cartman talk, I'm like, yeah, that's NASCAR. That's real NASCAR. I've been pooping easier since BBJ clashed last night. Ricky Bobby crashed and thought he was on fire. What about the dirt track roundy round cousin racing? Fuck no. That's even worse to me. Like, you guys might like it and you might think it's great. I can't watch a second of that stuff. It's not my thing. It's not my thing. He was dipping Vagisil. What about the dirt track? We got that fucking win. I mean, I love Cartman.
Hey, excuse me.
He did say something about him being retarded that made me laugh so hard.
Are you scared of the competition? I'm just as poor and stupid as you.
Oh, it's great. It's boring as hell, says Coyote J. I'm in a cult. Where are the women at? Cleatum Cheater. What's going on with that? Another left turn. It's boring as hell. Look, it's true. When I watch NASCAR, because I was a fan and there was sometimes nothing going on. Like, I watch the Daytona 500 because it's an event and stuff. But like, I watch that. Some of the what's like the halftime. They do like an all-star race or some shit like that where they like change the rules. Did you guys see when they introduced turns? These motherfuckers were taking each other out. And did you guys ever watch NASCAR drivers go to a road course and them motherfuckers? Tony Stewart's legit. So's Junior. So's Bush. All them guys. They know how to run a road course. But there was teams that were like bringing in ringers and going, now we need like road course guys in this motherfucker. Montoya won. I think Montoya, his only race that he won was a road course. And respect, tons of respect. So, you know, what are you going to do? Good shit. Good shit. Man, but like NASCAR drivers are really good at what they do. But when people say they're good drivers in general, I take offense. I take offense to that. I take offense to that. Like drag racers are not really drivers. They're riders and they react, but they're not really drivers. Pro stock guys, you can give them more of a NHRA. You can give them more of a, you know, some more rope going. Okay, they're more drivers than Top Fuel and other classes, in my opinion. Dick Trickle baby, Formula One. Formula One's nasty. I'm sorry. Formula One is king daddy of all motorsports. Technology, the money, and the driving execution and the precision. Nothing beats Formula One. Watch a Formula One race. Yes, it's boring. But when they have the in-car view, and I'm just like, holy shit. I never realized how long those cars are. Basically an upside down airplane. Crazy shit. If you were going to boost a 350 and just daily drive it, enjoy the car, would you still get problems? Most people who get problems track the car. I wouldn't daily a 350, honestly. I would only track a 350. I wouldn't daily a 350. Do you know what I am saying? F1 is actually good. Rally is king. Oh, I'm sorry. Second shift racing. I apologize. Rally is king. Those rally drivers, especially Group B motherfuckers that were willing to die. Like, hey, today you might die. Those guys were ridiculous. And if you watch any of the Group B stuff on YouTube, it was psycho stuff back in the day. Drive fast in rush hour Miami traffic, but do it for 3 hours. Pod racing is where it's at. Stupid. Would a GT500 0709 be considered a classic car? Are they even worth investing on them or keep them stock to hold value? I don't know. Classic, isn't that a 25 years old or whatever? So it's not classic yet. Montoya still holds F1 fast lap records. The guy is an amazing driver. Nah, Alex, F1 is cool, but rally is, yeah, you're right. You're right. Rally is the shit. I apologize. I can watch rally racing. Remember Speed Vision? You guys remember Speed Vision? I don't know if y'all remember Speed Vision, but that shit went away. And they would play rally racing nonstop every fucking day. And I'm like, what happened to that? What happened? Rally guys carry their balls in the second rally car. Off-road racing is always my favorite. Short course, side-by-side racing. There's rally school in North Florida. I've always wanted to go. Group B was the shit. Agree. Rally drivers are a different breed. Yeah, they're psycho. Like, they really don't give a fuck. They literally don't give a fuck. And I'm like blown away that they don't give a fuck. I'm just sorry, guys. I'm texting. Sorry. You know, it's Friday. You gotta set some shit up. You know what I'm saying? Alex, have you ever been to a live NASCAR event? Fuck no. Why would I want to go to a live NASCAR event? All I got to do is go to a Walmart in a poor white neighborhood, and it's a NASCAR event. Used to watch Pastime with my dad when I was younger. Always loved the Speed Channel. What is happening here? Kimi Räikkönen was an F1 champion, former rally driver too. Those guys are super talented. Don't worry, Alex. We can wait. I still like NASCAR and any motorsports. I like any racing. I get that. But I just get sick of, I don't know. I get sick of the monotony. Like I get sick of like the corporate side of things where guys like Kyle Busch is the only guy that I can look at and go, that's a real one. And Tony Stewart back in his day. But those guys owned chunks of their team so they can get away with saying what they feel. Nowadays, people don't say what they feel and they don't say the real shit. They got to go like, hey, what'd you think about the race? Well, this DuPont, Chevy, Matco, Sears, Pepsi car was, shut up. Making some plans for the weekend. I Smell Butter says, I watched an F1 car versus a GT3 or even Le Mans prototype on the same track, and the difference in cornering speed is so insane, it almost looks fake. Alex setting up the Friday night dick appointments, the winter stages in SWW. What's that, SWW? When Speed Vision turned to speed, it was over. You're right. There was a video of a G8U racing in rally. Yeah, F1 speed is insane. Look up F1 overlay. We've done that. I lost respect for NASCAR after the bubble Wallace incident. Yeah, where I'm not even going to get started on that. That's a nice way to get a strike on YouTube. But yeah, we all agree that the Bubba Wallace stuff was something else. Whatever happened to the Speed channel? Wait, if you're buying a car to hold value, I wonder if you don't fuck your wife to keep it tight. I love it. The Pink's host douchebag that crashed the crotch rocket live. That was the best thing I have ever seen. Because not that he was a douchebag, but he was a douchebag. But it's okay to be muscular and manly, but like, don't be a dumbass. And the dude did one of the most dumbass things I've ever seen. And then he took off his shirt to be even more of a dumbass. And I'm like, wow, you're special. I have a 2011 GT and a daily mine, so it can be done. Just keep it as stock as possible. I don't really care for resale value because I plan on keeping it. And Zane says, I remember this one, that time that everyone slept on this stealth on Pastime. Loved that show. 50 Steve O says 20 GT, JLT, Steeder or closed. Also X-Pipe or H-Pipe. And does the brand really matter? No, brand don't matter unless you want. I mean, MagnaFlow is good stuff. I would get out of those two, boy, I would get a PMAS out of those two. Out of those two that you put in there, 50 Steve O, I'd get a PMAS or an Air Raid. If you're not going to port the manifold or get a bigger throttle body, which I don't want you to do anyway, just get blower on it. Just get a PMAS and be happy, or just a no tune required open air element intake and you'll be good. Richard Christensen knew fuck all about racing. Anyone notice how Pink's show dude used to grunt when he'd arm drop? You ready? Are you ready? And then he'd go, huh, like a fucking retard. God damn it, I hated that guy. We already got here. I remember already got that. Sour cream taste awful. Says David Reynolds. Okay, that's pretty badass stuff. Lil Carter on the mic says, I got to race on his show after Pink's All Out called One and Done. I won my episode as well. Gotta admit, Pink's guy is actually pretty nice guy. Probably was, but he came across like a douchebag. What about when he crashed the motorcycle? Already said that. How's Tony today? Tony. Oh, hi, buddy. He's waiting for me to feed him. He's right behind me, waiting for me to feed him. Bubba's incident was fabricated. I said it. Says a horse named Dollar, not Alex Flores. Alex, $60,000 budget. 2017 Z01 manual versus Challenger wide body heads HC manual. Which one you taking? 17 Z01 manual versus a Challenger wide body Hellcat manual. The ZL1. Out of those two, the ZL1. Love you. Probably the ZL1. It's lighter. I mean, what do you want to do? The Challenger. Wait, you said Challenger, right? Not Charger. You said Challenger, right? Yeah, okay. I do the Camaro, unfortunately, because it's lighter. If you want to go faster for less money, just say no to Eco. Said you woke me up in the whole resale value. You said, and I quote, let me save my girlfriend for the next boyfriend. Love that changes the way of my thinking. I drive my car slow. Have you never heard that before? Jesus Christ. I want to go auto. Do you think I broke my, you think I broke my MT82? I go, what? I want to go auto. Do you think I broke my MT82? What the fuck? Guys, can anybody fucking interpret that? I want to go auto. Do you think I broke my MT82? I don't know if you broke your MT82. Or did you put a comma? I think he meant I want to go auto, comma. I think I broke my MT82, comma. Should I go to 6R80 or Turbo 400 and car? Hey, JD, you got to grab that shit. That is like, holy shit. Did he have a stroke mid-sentence? It's like he had a stroke. Second Shift Race says on the NASCAR subject, were you a fan of Smokey Eunuch? Dude, practically the reason for half the rule book now. No, I wasn't a fan of anybody, to be honest with you. I didn't like grow up and go, oh yeah, let's watch NASCAR today. No, fuck that. It's on and watch it and that's it. Sorry, had a little bit to drink, a little bit. Whew. Don't get on text or anything when you're drunk. You will become famous. Writing and critical thinking is a lost art. Should I buy an 80 grenade? Oh, there he is. What's up, buddy? How you doing? You gonna give me 5 like last time? Yay! You're just hungry. You don't give a fuck about me. You don't like me. You don't care about me. You're just hungry. He's just hungry. Well, here we go. He needs phonics. My MT82 has been running fine. You just have to know how to shift properly. You also don't have to rag it out nonstop. Oh, he wants to play. Look at the ball. Look at the ball. Look at the ball. Go, go, go. He always shows up, making a scene. Expel Butler says, you would think that people would start to proofread their comments a bit at this point. Whoa, what are you doing, buddy? My God. Oh, look at you. You're all fucking, go ahead, get it. You're all rambunctious. Psycho. He busted a Biden. Pink, Street Outlaws, and Fast and Furious was revolutionary to racing because TV and social media, a horse named Dollar. You must leave my chat forever. You must leave my chat forever. Fast and Furious was the biggest negative for racing ever. It made everyone racers. It brought racers to the forefront. It made people say, "Nas." I can make a case that Fast and Furious was worse for racing and the car culture than good for racing and the car culture. We racers and V8 guys thought it was a comedy. I watched that movie, and to me, it was an absolute comedy. Fast and Furious made racing comical. People would say Nas. People would say spoon engines. People would say the dumbest shit it means. Pinks made people bet for. Did you guys see that Pinks was actually giving motherfuckers space? No, you line up and you run what you brung. No, I need 30 cars. 30 cars? Yeah, I saw a race where 30 cars was asked, and I think the car still won. Underglow bullshit. I remember Hollywood. What did it say? I remember Hollywood drag strip. Run what you brung, fun time. Fast and Furious ruined racing, says Joe Maya. It created the four-cylinder bullshit today. DIY Shawnee says Fast and Furious killed the car scene. Motec exhaust, tuna sandwich, no crust, gay shit. Paul Monaco, you can tell who the people are who got into cars because of Fast and Furious. If you got into cars because of Fast and Furious, you're not a car guy. You're not a car guy. Car guys are taught car shit by their fathers. By their fathers. Every single guy that I know that is legitimately a car guy since he was a kid is because their dad was a car guy since they were kids. And they looked at dad as some kind of freaking hero, and he was around cars all the time. If you got into cars because of Fast and Furious, I'm sorry, you're not a car guy. You're not a car guy. Sorry. Or uncles. Sorry, Bondo Bird. Some of y'all's dads went out for smokes and never came back. That ain't my fault. Fuck. That's on you. Maybe you're just a pain in the fucking ass. Do you know what I'm saying? I still haven't found a manual that has 27 gears to hit. Tokyo Drift was fun to watch. It was, but it did bring out the racers. Unfortunately, not wrong. As a kid, I thought the whole double clutching made zero sense and never understood why Vin Diesel said that. That movie ruined car stuff. Again, not double clutching like you. What the fuck are you talking about? Not double clutching like you should. What the fuck are you talking about? I live my life 10 seconds at a time. What? I live my life a quarter mile at a time. For those 10 seconds or less, I'm free. What? Nobody that I know that has half a brain thought that movie was good. Actually, sorry. My brother thought it was awesome. Enough said. Got into cars looking at all my dad's Motor Trend magazines back in the day. And how about the nudes? It's like he had the Motor Trend, then he had Hustler, then he had like Spank, and the pages were stuck together. You know I'm not lying. I was bringing a Bud Light and getting sips, being dropped into my engine bays and grab shit. Best memories. Hey, brother, please don't forget my last paid chat responding to what you asked me. Village Bali, if I can't get to your question, I can't get to your question. If I can't get to your question, I can't get to your question. Instead of taking that time to type that, you should have just asked it again. Guys, it is not a guarantee that when you pay me, I don't have to do anything on this chat. So if you pay thinking that I have to say what you paid for, you got it way fucked up. You got it way fucked up. I think triple clutching is the way to go. Double clutching, that's for old cars or non-synchronized shit. 10 is outdated. Got to be 7s now. But Alex, we paid. We are a customer. You know, I paid Alex $5, and wouldn't you know it? What a motherfucker. Go watch the big YouTubers. They don't say shit to anybody. People like a Kevin Samuels and a lot of the live streamers that get billions of fucking people just giving them money. You think they're going to sit there and just mention every single little thing that the chat pops up with? No, they have subject matter. They have something to talk about, and the donation is a donation. Plain and simple. My God. But Alex, I'm a customer. But Alex, he's a customer. Mac Toolbox, titty calendars, and all the old guys' toolboxes. My dad found a 95.0 sitting in a parking lot for sale, and I bought it for me. Rest of my siblings got to pick their first car. For Christmas, he bought me an off-road pipe with a Pro 50 shifter. What a good dad. Dude, that's a good dad. But I'm a paying customer. Dad had me at the track at 3 years old, 16 years old, started driving. Now my kid kills our local Power Wheels racing series. That's how it starts. Your dad. Customer says Justin from American Muscle. Customer. Very good. Any Days of Thunder fans? I'm developing a liking towards redheaded females. Bro, it's not a bad look. They're freaking amazing. Village Bally says, just a reminder, brother. Again, you're reminding me to do something that I probably wasn't intending on doing it because it flew by. If you saw how fast this chat moves, dude, you'd be surprised I get to any question. Come on, man. Come on. You know what sets me off. He didn't understand the assignment. I started with RC cars. I watched that movie with my older cousin, and he said double clutch. We flat foot shift these things. I've paid and not gotten my question answered. Go sit down. It's not all about you. This is the very first time I've ever mentioned it. Screw your 50% tax, $5, 30%. And then, guys, your $5 are 30% taken from YouTube, and then like half of it, the rest of it is the government. So it's $2. Sasson. It's Sasso, not Sasson. Is that the real Justin from AM? Yes, he talks all that shit, bro. And there's the real Bill from CJ Pony Parts. Is President Vladimir Putin here also? Village, just ask it again, bro. It doesn't have to be a paid one. Exactly. Thoughts on Texas 2K this year? I hope it goes without a hitch, but I'm not going. I am not supporting that race event ever again after how they treated the racers last year. As if it's our fucking fault all the GTRs blew up and you took runs away from us in the fucking cold. As if it's our fault. Fuck that. I'm good. Someone said, how tall are you? Is he trying to size me up? How tall are you? How tall for a woman for you? How tall for a woman? Too tall for you? None. I don't care. She's 6'8". I'll fucking smash that. It's all good. Where's Mr. Banks? So you make $1.75 quick crying when you motherfuckers don't get attention. Exactly, Hoosier. Exactly. Putin is a cobra. Older brother and his friends is why I got into racing cars, and friends always had Mustangs. My son will grow up to be a car guy. That's how it should be, guys. In my opinion, your parents are a male role model of some sorts, should get you into cars, because to me, that's a realistic way of doing things. And I think they can teach you more. If you saw Fast and Furious and thought this movie is going to be my motivation for getting into cars, you're not a car guy. You are starting off with a terrible, terrible example of what the car scene should be, of the vernacular, of the language. They absolutely ruined car stuff with that movie. How much do you bench? Bill from CJ tells women hit it so good to have wanting back on his meat time. Okay, whatever. Beach Riviate lost brain cells. He's probably out there welding a cage. I got into cars thanks to my dad and uncles. Okay, one more minute and I'm gonna get the fuck out of here and I'll be done and gone. PO324, knock combustion vibration control system error. PO330, knock combustion vibration circuit. Your knock sensors are not plugged in. The fucking code told you exactly what's wrong. I can't believe it, guys. Your code, Village Bali, told you what's wrong. You have a circuit code issue, meaning your knock sensors are not plugged in. You probably did an 18 manifold, disconnected the knock sensor harness, and you didn't connect it back when it was gone. Dads, why hot rods in the hood then? What's he talking about? My dad worked on the AJ Foy IndyCar team for years and then had a big late model team, which is how I got into it. Thanks a lot for the show, Alex. Passes the time for me at work. My dad stepped on my feet until I yelled, I like cars. Thoughts on all-wheel drive Hondas? Awesome. All-wheel drive Hondas are a force to be reckoned with. tons of respect for shit like that. Mr. Shelby says, got it cars thanks to the Happy Meal Hot Wheels. Yeah, double clutching. Automatic Mustang owners will ask for this. Will ask for this on their next revision. Heavy duty. Got a circuit code. It says to plug in the connector. What do I do, Alex? You take it to Ford. All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Hopefully, you guys enjoy your weekend. We're gonna be doing a giveaway, but kind of a funny giveaway on the Peasant Chat. It's not a big ticket item, but it's an interesting one. We had a fan reach out and said, Alex, I found this. I think it'd be a good idea to give it away on the Peasant Chat. So on the Peasant Chat, we'll have another giveaway. And again, if you do not want this part or these things that are going to be given away on the Peasant Chat, don't comment, don't care. But I thought it was an interesting thing that a fan said, I have these, I'll give them away. So I said, don't ship them to me. When I announce the winner, you can ship them to him directly. And then we'll see if you guys give a shit. Again, it's not a big ticket item, but I thought it was an interesting thing to give away. All right, guys, have a good weekend. I'll see the rest of you guys on the Peasant Chat, 9:30 a.m. Sunday morning. And then Saturday, depending on what's going on, might see you guys on the dating channel. You know where to be. All right, guys, have a good weekend. See you guys later.